Happy days, Namaste. Aries. Protect and nurture. You're looking after yourself? Are you? Are you really? Are you looking after everybody else around you and forgetting yourself? Are you really actually taking care of yourself? Question. Just came up. So, see if that jumps out again. If not, you've been told. Make sure that you're okay as well, please. Happy days, Namaste. Right, 5 cards. 1 for the overall, and then you've got 4. So it's either the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week, or they qualify the cards. Oh, life is a roller coaster. You're having a bit of an up and a down. You got a couple here as well. Oh, you got your chat on. Okay, so life is a roller coaster. Just got to ride it. There are ups and downs. You can be living high off the hog 1 minute and then feeling down on your luck the next. It just happens. You can be like having really, really great times and then really, really miserable times. You can seem to have everything and then think you've got nothing. Like, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, it's all of that. So life is a roller coaster. You just got to ride it. So whatever's happening, just ride it through to the other side. If there's a trough, there's going to be a peak. Because go down, you come up. What they say, you got to hit rock bottom to come back up. So we'll take this in this order. You've got this. So you're fine. Maybe this is somewhere you've been before. You've been before. You know how to do this. It's not a problem. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. So maybe this time you need to, if you have been there before and it's the same old, then maybe something needs to be different this time. Maybe you need to change it and you need to say, actually, we've been here before. Actually, this keeps happening. We need to change some things up. Right, let's have a sit down and think what we're going to change and let it go. Let the pain of it go. So don't get too emotionally involved in it, especially if it is the thing that keeps happening. Don't get too involved in it. Just let it go. Let it go. No big deal. It's just happening again. And then maybe in future make a little plan about how to tweak it or how to respond to it or how to not react to it if it's the same thing. We'll see. See if these qualify that. So this would be, 5 cards, please. Oh, I'm getting a bit of a cough. Are you getting a bit of a cold? Oh, I went to sore throat. Right, okay, so if I'm getting a bit of a sore throat, are you not saying something you should be saying? Are you just going, oh, here we go again? Maybe you need to say something. Maybe you need to be the one that puts the plan in action. Maybe you need to bring it to the attention of the other person that this is how it makes you feel. You only have control over you. So you can't change other people, but you can control your own situation. Okay, you can make decisions for yourself. You can't control what other people are doing. So if it is the same old, and it always makes you feel like this, just recognise it as the same old. And if you don't want to change it and you don't want to have a conversation, then just learn not to react to it or not to let it upset you because you know it's going to pass because it's just the same old. Feels quite sad, actually, and I'm sorry if you're feeling sad. But you can do something. You could do something. No, I'm not ready yet, sorry. I can only dish out the cards when they're ready. Okay. Right, Aries, come on. Spirit, please. Okay, no. No, go. Alright, the entire universe is conspiring to bring me everything I need, which seems a bit of a card to have when you seem to be going through this same old. But if this is the change that is required in your life to get you onto the next part, then you need to know that even sometimes a negative is a positive in that, and that's maths these days, isn't it? Negatives can be 2 negatives is a positive, I think, is it? I'm not really sure. That the universe is bringing you everything you need. So if something is happening, it is for your personal growth and your highest good, which means that it's being given to you to get over. So you will get the other side of it. So that's a positive. Yeah, so look at it from a different perspective. Take some time out, look at it from a different perspective. Maybe write stuff down, you know, do a spidergram or do this happened before, that's what happened before, you know, this is what we did before, that's how it worked out in the end. And just go over it and remember it, but look at it from a different perspective. What could you do differently now? What could you do differently this time so you can get out of the loop of the same old, and ride that horse in the direction it's going. If this time you do want to say something about it and you do want to have that conversation, then go and have that conversation. Get that change for you. You are important. Get that change for you. Get that change in place. You are what you think. Right, so if you're scared to say anything and you're going to be coming across as fearful, but you could just step into your power here and just go and just say, I'm not scared of saying something. So I'm not coming from a point of being in fear about this. I own this situation and I'm going to say something because it's okay. And I can go forward with that idea because you are what you think. If you value and if you value yourself, then you can say, look, this is how that makes me feel. And that's not cool for me. So you are what you think. Feel strong in yourself. Feel able in yourself. And then go ahead. And here we are, so adapting. So you do have to adapt to this new situation. It does look like you are being asked to do something to go forward into your highest good that might be appearing to be negative at the moment. One more? Do we shuffle? Yes and no. All right, so I'll take one and then I'll shuffle and we'll take another. Okay, so yeah. The shuffle jumper is the Hermit. So have a look at you. What do you want? Take yourself on. What do you want to change? Have a good think about it from your perspective, or just close your eyes, and if you can't think about it, just put on some white noise. If you can't go and sit by a tree and meditate, I know it's getting a bit chillier now. Just let your brain go for a bit so a solution or an idea will come in. If it's too overwhelming that you can't actually move forward on it by yourself, then do take some time out, listen to some white noise and ask your higher self to come in with a solution to the problem for you. And then see, this is it. You can colour the world any colour you like. So if it's fearful, then it's going to be uncomfortable and not nice, but you can colour it, you can make that change and make that world as bright as you like it to be. So it might just be a case of just going, do you know what, we've done this before and it doesn't pan out well and we keep getting stuck in this loop. How about we try this? Should we have a brainstorm about what we could do differently to stop doing this, and then maybe implement a few things that we can both work on or something like that? Or, you know, if it's a business thing, get an outsider in to do a decent chat on motivation or teamwork. Or Friday afternoon is off at the office because a massager is going to come in and give everyone a 20-minute massage. Or Friday afternoon is, you know, mufti day to raise joy or something like that. You know, something that you can do differently if you're down in the dumps on the same old again, that goes round in that circle. You're being asked to change that this time, to look at it and make it different somehow, with you valuing you and valuing the idea that actually you don't want to keep going through this all the time. So I value me. I don't want to keep going through this all the time. So let's sit down and change it. I'm encouraging you to change this with me. This is how it makes me feel. This is why I want to change it. Will you change that with me? Happy days. Namaste.